All right, well, we're just overlooking a Soyuz right now. Amazing scenery around here, and this is known as one of the hottest spots in Canada, if not the hottest. Alright folks, well, I actually realized the other day the amount of money I've spent on this truck, the amount of work I've put into it. I get that it has a long way to go before it's done, but I really haven't even driven this thing that much. I think I've owned it for just over 3 years, and I've put maybe 25,000 kilometers, if that, maybe 20,000, which is probably, you know, 15,000 miles or something. It is time to take this thing out and just go for a drive, just for the heck of it. So I've been starting to get out on the quad quite a bit lately. Having a heck of a lot of fun. I'm going to unload that first, and then we're going to hit the road and go check out some pretty unlikely scenery in Canada. There's some debate as to whether or not it's an actual desert, but most people consider it to be pretty deserty. I've spent a lot of time in Arizona, California, Nevada, New Mexico, all that kind of stuff, and it definitely reminds me of being down there. So anyways, I'm going to unload the quad, and we are going to head out and hit the road. Alright, well, it's time to hit the road. We're going to go on a very scenic loop today from here in Kelowna up towards Big White, which is the ski hill that I was at all winter, and then down towards Beaverdell, and we're going to cut in through a Soyuz, and then kind of back up along the lake back to Kelowna here. Alright folks, well, I'm super excited to go do this. I moved to the Okanagan Valley probably 8 or 9 months ago. It is an absolutely beautiful place. I'm really looking forward to heading out and going for a drive and doing some exploring, so let's go. Alright, well, we are just at the turnoff to Big White. Not sure if you can see, there's a giant sign over there. Truck's running pretty good, everything's feeling nice. It's really turning into a beautiful day, and really I've been up to this ski hill, I think I went 49 times this winter, which is just insane. So I've always wondered what continues on up past this road. I've been up here a little bit. I know the drag strip is up there, and I actually just found out from one of the guys at Autocross that they do a rally cross up here, which I am definitely going to start doing. I think that's in the fall. But anyways, beautiful day. Let's keep on trucking. Pretty wild. In the 3 years that I've owned this truck, I bought it at 405,000 kilometers, and right now it's got 428. I mean, granted, there was a solid year and a half where the thing, or at least a year, where it was pulled apart. And all winter I was having those problems with the transfer case and stuff. And there's still a long way to go. I mean, you look at this seat right here. I mean, it's just everywhere you look, there's stuff that needs to get fixed, but the list is getting shorter. We are getting there. And to be able to head out on the highway and do something like this is something that I've been looking forward to for quite a while. Tell you, I am loving this road. Twisty turny back highway kind of thing. This truck does fine at freeway speeds, but if you can keep it a little bit slower, we're doing about 55 miles an hour or so, everything's just a little smoother. Obviously going to be a huge improvement in fuel consumption, and yeah, I'm just loving cruising around this area. Actually not far from here. I was born in a town right on the Canada-US border called Grand Forks, maybe hour and a half, 2 hours from here. I think their big claim to fame is the warmest lake in either Canada or British Columbia is there, Christina Lake. Once it warms up a little bit, we'll probably take a little road trip over there. Also, we're going to be pretty close to the US border today, right down by Soyuz there. And I actually love, like I've mentioned this a bunch of times, I love being down in the States. Right before I bought this truck, I was actually on a vacation in San Diego, and I bought this truck over the phone. But looking forward to starting to head down there a little bit. I want to go to those Juniper Dunes, which is in Washington. Obviously bring the quad down there. I want to go to Oregon Dunes with the quad. You know, heading down the California coast, I got some buddies in San Diego, go play some golf and hang out. You know, it'd be fun to maybe start going to some autocross stuff down there, I don't know, or some drag racing stuff once I get set up for that. So originally I was planning on having a camper to go camping with the family, but I don't know how much interest they have in it, honestly. Maybe once we get it, they'll like doing it, but it might end up that I just go on a lot of adventures down to the States and, you know, go quadding and cruising around 4x4 and all kinds of stuff. So anyways, good times. Wow, in the last couple of miles, the scenery has changed so much. Obviously getting into a much drier area. I'm not exactly sure what this area is called, but it is really beautiful. Nice river in there. Obviously this area has been chewed up by wildfires pretty bad, as is very common in this part of the world, but man, I really liking what I see here. Alright, well, we're just overlooking a Soyuz right now. Amazing scenery around here, and this is known as one of the hottest spots in Canada, if not the hottest. Now you might be thinking, yeah, Canada, how hot can it get? It can actually get pretty hot. Last year we had an insane heat wave. I think BC might have been the hottest place in the world at one time, but regardless, I mean, I think it could get well over 100 degrees in this valley here, and possibly a lot more than 100. But anyways, this place in the summer is really beautiful, super warm. A lot of people come here to vacation and have fun. It's quite a cool area. The US border is like right around here somewhere. I'm not exactly sure where, but we're basically really close to Washington right now. We have actually had a shockingly rainy month or so. Everything is looking really green. This has usually got quite an orange kind of look to the valley. This road is super cool. Lots of twists and turns. I'll try and zoom in here so you guys can get a look at some of this, but absolutely beautiful drive. One of my earliest memories in life was coming down this road on a really hot summer day with my family when I was probably 5 years old, something like that. All right, folks, well, this is about my favorite spot in the whole Okanagan Valley. I just love this place here with the rocky hillside, beautiful lake, and I have to say that was a pretty fun way to head out and spend the day. The old girl did pretty darn good, got quite a bit of mileage on, definitely lots of fine-tuning and tweaking, but overall the thing was performing marvelously today. Those of you who watched that last video about the oil leaks, I mean, I think since I've got that vent put on, you know, maybe some of the oil was just still on the engine block and heated up and was thinning out and dripping, because I've been checking it all day and there's very minimal drips coming off there, which is something that I definitely like. So anyways, I just want to say thanks for coming along. I would like to start getting into a lot of this kind of stuff, going on ATV adventures, heading down the California coast, all kinds of stuff. And the more people watch it, and if I can make a few bucks off it and help pay for it, the more that kind of thing will happen. Anyways, I just want to say thanks for coming along. I had a lot of fun. I love cruising around. I love hitting the open road and exploring. And I really appreciate you guys coming along for the ride. So anyways, hope you have a good one. Please give me a thumbs up and a subscribe and ring the bell to be notified of new videos. And anyways, hope you have a good day. See you on the next one.